Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody. I'm Travis County Judge Andy Brown, and I have the privilege of welcoming you to the Travis County 5th Annual Pride Flag Raising Ceremony. Thank y'all for being here. And you're going to hear from a few folks. Everybody's going to stick to 2 minutes because it's kind of warm out here, and then we're going to raise the flag up. Want to recognize we've got a few elected officials here. The Cedar Park Mayor, Jim Pinnaman-Morin. Thank you for being here. State Representative Lulu Flores survived the session. Judge Garcia. Judge Hernandez. Constable George Morales. County Clerk Diana Limon Mercado. Judge Avila Ramirez. Judge Soifer. And Pooja, the chair, still the chair. And we're going to hear from Senator Eckhart speaking here in just a second. Any elected officials that aren't speaking that I have overlooked, just want to thank. And I'm sorry. Yeah. What's your last name? Gonzalez. From a trustee. Leander ISD trustee Gonzalez. Thank you for being here. Manor ISD Board President Ana Cortez, thank you for being here. Judge Herman, our probate judge, Judge Herman, Judge Denise Hernandez. Oh, and Judge Dimple Malhotra. We've got a lot of judges here today. It's awesome. And of course, and Susana Ledesma Woody on the Del Valle ISD Board of Trustees. Thank you for being here. Of course, Commissioner Gomez, Commissioner Shea, Commissioner Trevelyan, and I think Commissioner Howard is on her way. All right, a lot of great elected officials. So, want to thank y'all for being here today. It is so wonderful to have everybody here to celebrate this community that is so full of vibrance and love. And in this kickoff to Pride Month, I want to take a minute to reflect with y'all. Now more than ever, we need to reaffirm our commitment to the LGBTQIA+ community. In raising the Progress Pride flag, which is still legal in Texas, Travis County acknowledges the trailblazers, activists, friends, and family who paved the way for inclusion and equity throughout history, often at personal cost. Here in Texas, the battle continues. This flag serves as a reminder of the continuous fight for justice, visibility, and the rights to dignity and respect. It also serves as a celebration of love in all forms. And as elected officials, we're called to serve our communities. Moments like these say that you are seen, you are powerful and loved, especially by us here at Travis County. Let's raise this flag as a symbol of authenticity and a tribute to hope. I'll now read the proclamation that all the commissioners and I just passed here in Commissioner's Court, which is, whereas across the nation, Pride Month is celebrated each June to honor the historic Stonewall riots of 1969 in New York City, led by Black and brown transgender women and drag queens, where courageous individuals rose against harassment and demanded equality for the LGBTQIA+ community. And whereas the LGBTQIA+ community continues to face significant challenges, including restricted rights, social stigma, and limited access to essential social services. And whereas Travis County acknowledges the vital importance of education and awareness to eradicate discrimination and prejudice against the LGBTQIA+ community and is dedicated to fostering dignity and equality for all. And whereas through the celebration of Pride Month, we not only raise awareness and advocate for the LGBTQIA+ community, but also strengthen alliances, recognizing the determination and tireless efforts of countless individuals working towards a more just and equitable society. And whereas the Pride flag stands as a powerful symbol of pride and support for social movements championing LGBTQIA+ individuals, their families, and their loved ones. And whereas with the Pride flag proudly raised this month, Travis County honors all LGBTQIA+ individuals whose lasting contributions enrich and enliven our vibrant community. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the Travis County Commissioners Court, do hereby recognize the month of June as LGBTQIA+ month, Pride Month here in Travis County. I'll now introduce and welcome another person who survived with great great success and made us very proud in the legislative session this year. Please join our former county judge and current state senator, Sarah Eckhart.
It is so great to be here with y'all today. I just came from a place that is dark, cold, unwelcoming, and I'm standing here with you all in this bright, warm, welcoming environment, and I can't thank you enough. You make it possible for us to serve in the Capitol, and I deeply, deeply appreciate every one of you. Give yourselves a big hand. Whoever would have thought in the state of Texas we would actually make the words diversity, equity, and inclusion illegal, right? Whoever would have thought in the state of Texas we would invade upon people's personal liberties and have a government that is maximally intruding on your lives? Who would have thought? But I'll tell you, where there is no dissent, there is no democracy. And dissent is patriotic. It is the most patriotic thing. To belong and to conform is not to support our nation, our state, and our community. Dissent is essential. And I know it is a frightening time. That is a legitimate concern. But it is our time to stand up and show that every color in our rainbow flag belongs. Every single color in that beautiful spectrum belongs and is a Texan and has a right to be seen and to be heard and to thrive. And so I am so grateful to be here with you all today. So say it with me. Where there is no dissent, there is no democracy. Where there is no dissent, there is no democracy. We have pride. Thank you.
I'm going to have to lower this a little. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Cristina Hernandez. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am on the National Board of Directors for the Human Rights Campaign. Thank you. It is such an honor to be here with all of you as we raise this pride flag high above our city. This is a symbol that carries not with it just our identities, but our history, our power, and our promise. This year, we raised the flag in a moment of rising urgency and rising strength. We see attacks on LGBTQ+ people intensifying across our country, from banning books to healthcare bans to attempts to erase our families, our stories, and our lives. But let me be clear, these colors do not run. They don't run from hate. They don't run from fear. They rise every single time. This Pride Month, we remember that raising this flag is not the end of the work. It's just the beginning. It's a call to action, a call to vote, to organize, to protect our trans and non-binary brothers, sisters, family, to build a world where every LGBTQ+ individual can live free, safe, and proud. Today, I dedicate this day to my nephew, Alondro, on his birthday. I hope that our work will allow him to continue to live his most fabulous and authentic self. Thank you.
Ash Hall, you want to come on up, say some words?
Oh, good afternoon. It is so good to be back among you. My name is Ash Hall. I use they, them pronouns. I am a proud, non-binary, transgender Texan. And I work as a policy and advocacy strategist at the ACLU of Texas. Thank you. very much like our senator, I have also spent the last 140 days in our state's capital fighting off more than 200 bills designed to target our community. And many of you may not realize this, but some of the bills that were filed were actually designed to stop celebrations like this one. They were bills that said that you're not allowed to fly pride flags in government buildings. And it's because our opponents understand how powerful our flag is, that it doesn't just represent the LGBTQI plus community, it doesn't just represent our pride celebrations, just our identities, but it represents our sense of purpose, our fight, our revolution, and it represents hope. Because we know when we see this building fly in different places, that that is a place where we are safe, that that is a place where we are welcome, and that that is a place where we can find kinship and other people to join us in this fight for greater freedom for all Texans. Now, I won't lie, this legislative session was really intense. A lot of very horrible legislation got passed, and we have a lot of work to do together. And what makes me proud is so many of these people behind me are part of that solution. Our county is constantly looking for ways to make our entire community safer, happier, more likely to thrive. Our judges, our state senator, our state representatives, all of these folks work together in coalition with our community members to try to make a better Austin, a better Texas, and a better nation for all of us. So when I see this flag go up today, what I'll be thinking about is how much more powerful we are together than our opponents can even imagine. And the fact that we had to fight to even make sure that we can still fly this flag, and that we're gonna make it worth it. We're gonna absolutely make it worth it. Now, just as our fight is revolutionary, so is our ability to have a good time, to have fun, to express joy, and to be in community together. And so I look forward to seeing you all on the front lines of our movement work. And I also look forward to seeing you at events like this, where we can be ourselves, be happy, and be together. And on that note, happy Pride.
Up next, please welcome Judge Denise Hernandez.
Happy Pride! My name is Judge Denise Hernandez. My pronouns are she, they. I'm the presiding judge of County Court at Law Number 6, and I am a proud, openly gay judge in Texas. The beautiful thing about queer community is nothing could ever take our joy. Even in the hardest moments, even when people are tearing us down, we still find joy in each other. When I see the fiercest fashion in town, I say, hey sis, I see you. I see you. Thank you for showing up and being yourself. It is your resilience. It is your truest, most authentic expression that says we can be us, regardless of fear, regardless of judgment, because we love ourselves deeply. We love our community deeply. And no matter what, we will stand for each other. We will stand with each other. We will stand with our familia, and our familia will stand with us. As a community, we have to remember to take care of each other. Even when legislation is coming down, tearing us down, even when people are spewing out hateful comments, when we lean on each other as a community and we remind each other that we're there for each other, nothing can break our spirits. So thank you for showing up today. Your presence means so much. Your existence to my queer community is inspiring. Never hide your light. Stand proud, stand bright. Let your light shine. Never let anyone tell you you are less than. You are the future, and you are going to lead our community to liberation. So get your fans out, and happy Pride, y'all.
All right, one other person, and then we're going to raise that flag. So I just want to thank all the speakers for providing such powerful words of encouragement and support for all of us. Before we raise the Progress Pride flag, I'd like to take a moment to recognize an organization called Equality Texas. Equality Texas has been a tireless advocate at the Capitol, standing firm in the face of adversity and working every day to ensure that every LGBTQIA plus Texan is treated with dignity, fairness, and respect. Their leadership in the legislature, whether it's organizing against harmful bills or advancing inclusive policies, has made a real difference in the lives of so many people. We honor their courage, their commitment, and their unwavering voice for equality. Today's flag raising is not just symbolic, it's a reminder that our work continues, and thanks to Equality Texas, we're not alone in that fight. So please join me in thanking Equality Texas for all they do. And we have made it, it's official because you get a little plaque. So Miriam, thank you. You want to come say some words?
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Move this out of here.
No worries. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. On behalf of Equality Texas, our state's largest nonprofit fighting for equality for LGBTQIA plus Texans, I'm humbled and proud to accept the Excellence in Advocacy Award. Thank you, Judge Brown, for this powerful recognition, and thank you to every advocate, partner, and believer in this room who's dared to imagine a freer and more just Texas. This honor belongs to every LGBTQIA plus Texan who showed up this session to testify, to organize, to live out loud in the face of fear. It belongs to the parents who took off work and waited 8 hours to speak for only 2 minutes, to the trans kids who marched to the state capitol with flags waving and courage in their hearts. It belongs to the community, resilient, radiant, and refusing to be erased. In the 89th legislative session, we faced the largest wave of anti-queer legislation in the nation. But we met that moment with something stronger: truth, solidarity, and unstoppable resolve. Together, we turned outrage into action and despair into determination. On behalf of our board and our unyielding staff, I want to thank our partners. There are truly too many to list, like the LGBTQ caucus led by State Representative Jessica Gonzalez, Lambda Legal, the Human Rights Campaign, Texas Freedom Network, and the ACLU of Texas, the Austin LGBTQ Chamber of Commerce, and the Transgender Education Network of Texas. Yeah, give it up for everyone who stepped up. In these moments, I'm reminded of Dr. Maya Angelou, who once said, "I come as one, but I stand as 10,000. That's how we show up to this work. We carry with us generations of struggle and legacy of Black trans women, queer elders, grassroots warriors, whose voices echo in every battle we fight today." And so this award is not a finish line, it's a milestone, a reminder that progress is possible when we move together, and make no mistake, we will keep moving with love, with strategy, with fire in our bellies, and freedom in our sights. Thank you for standing with us. Let's keep building a Texas where every person, no matter who they are or who they love, can live with dignity, safety, and joy. Happy Pride Month.
All right, so here, thank you, Miriam, and thank you, Equality Texas. So just want to thank some vendors that are here today. We've got DJ Erica Castillo, Black Bear Burgers, Got Snow Cones, Poet Violet Vela, ATX Kitchen Witch Jen Ramos. Thank you for being here. Pride Foundation, Austin Stonewall, Equality Texas, Rainbow Connections, United Healthcare, Starbucks is here as well, somewhere. Where are they? Back there. So go get some Starbucks. Thanks for being here today. Also, HRC, thank you for representing. And I just want to bring up Diana Limon Mercado, so this is the beginning of Pride Month, obviously. At the end of Pride Month, the celebration continues with the county on what date?
On Saturday, June 28th, we will be celebrating the 10-year anniversary of marriage equality with our Vows to Victory event. So please join us on Saturday, June 28th at 5501 Airport, the original get-together when everybody was getting their marriage licenses, as you remember, out there. So we'll be celebrating that. It's also the anniversary of the Stonewall riot, so it'll be a fun day for all. Come join us 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. before it gets too hot. We'll have some vendors, some music, and a community vow renewal ceremony led by our LGBTQ judges, Judge Hernandez, Judge Alvarenga, and Judge Iserlo. We hope to see y'all there and invite all of our judges and elected officials to stand in solidarity.
Okay, so we got an extra long rope this year, so I think everyone can grab onto it as we raise the flag. Where are we lining up? Bridget, down that way? Okay, so the flagpole is obviously right there. The rope is gonna go down Lavaca towards 7th Street. So if y'all wanna line up there and grab onto the rope, we'll raise this thing. Thank y'all for coming.